Hey guys, and welcome back to Lucy, the Eternity She Wished For. I remembered that I actually have another trip coming up at the beginning of September. I had forgotten that my husband had planned this trip so we could celebrate his mom and my own birthdays. Obviously, it's not going to be we're not going to be there on her birthday, but we're still going to celebrate it, you know. So I'll be away for like a week. So my job is to actually make sure that I have videos prepared so there's not an absence of videos. I know that I'm getting really lazy with that. Or I'm finding excuses, like yesterday I had a prenatal appointment and I was gone all day and I didn't feel like doing it, which I guess is a valid reason, but you know, I had planned on doing it, but I just did not feel up to it, which is going to result in a delay in posting this video. Anyway, Lucy suddenly came looking for me. It was unexpected of her, so I was a little surprised. What's this all about? Lucy hesitates a little bit. Just what is on her mind? Go ahead.
루시는 언제쯤 주인님을 만날 수 있을까요?
Her words made me cease all my movements momentarily. Then, as if nothing had happened, I calmly replied, What do you mean?
루시는 언제쯤이면 정식으로 발주될 수 있을까요? 언제쯤이면 주인님을 만나서 제대로 주인님께 도움을 드릴 수 있을까요?
Well...
루시의 주인님은 과연 어떤 분이실지 정말 기대하고 있어요. 루시는 로봇이라 꿈을 꾸지는 못하지만요. 만약 사람이었으면 매일매일 빠지지 않고 주인님을 만나는 꿈을 꾸고 있었을 거라고 생각해요. 루시는 언제쯤이면 주인님을 만날 수 있을까요?
I have no idea how I should respond. Her words are stabbing at my heart. It's painful to continue listening to her. It's painful to watch her desire for a master. Despite that, I do my best to stay composed. In a controlled, measured voice, I reply, Well, try not to fret over it too much. Your big day will come soon enough. It's not like you don't enjoy staying here, right?
물론이에요.
Then all you need to do is wait patiently.
얼만큼 기다리면 될까요?
Well, it might take a little longer than you expect.
그렇게나 오랫동안이요?
A small chuckle escapes my mouth. Yes, since we must secure approval from authorities.
윗분들은 허가를 잘 내주지 않으시나요?
Mm-hmm.
왜 그런가요?
They're scared.
무섭다고요?
Yes.
뭐가 무서운가요?
I struggle to find the words to tell her. Lucy purses her lips together while trying to read my expression.
루시가 무서운가요? 사람들은 루시를 무서워하는 건가요?
Quite a lot of them are, actually.
박사님도 무서운가요? 루시가 무서운가요?
Not me. But everyone's different. It's unlikely that other people feel the same way I do. Only the people at this lab share my perspective. There are definitely people out there who are scared of you. There might even be people in this very lab who may put up a strong front, but are actually afraid deep inside. There are a lot more people like that in the outside world. Many more than you can imagine.
루시는 잘 모르겠어요. 루시에게는 분명 위협적인 방범 기능도 달려 있어요. 사람에게 향한다면 문제가 될 수도 있는 기능들도 다수 존재할 거예요. 하지만 사람에게 위해를 가하지 못하게 프로그램되어 있어요. 로봇 삼원칙이 있어요. 사람을 지키기 위한 룰이 있어요. 만에 하나 복잡하게 꼬여서 문제가 생기는 일이 있다고 하더라도 로봇 삼원칙을 어기는 순간 루시는 망가지게 되어 있어요. 그러니까 무서워하지 말아줬으면 해요. 다른 사람들이 루시를 무서워하지 않아줬으면 좋겠어요.
The chance of Lucy being officially released is probably close to null. The authorities are very conservative. We've been having a tough time trying to convince them. They don't wish for any changes that may pose a risk. And it's not just them. The majority of people also share their view. My mindset is certainly in the minority. We're nothing but a small group of people disillusioned with human beings. We're crossing the line that wasn't meant to be crossed. Nothing has changed since the past. The fact that she's still very dangerous. She's a robot that is capable of replacing a human being wholly. The nobility of mankind. Our reign over the world. This robot has the potential to take them away entirely. That is why the authorities believe that Lucy is a Pandora's box. That is why they're trying to restrict her capabilities and keep her out of the public reach. You can learn beauty from art, the world from science, life from religion, and man from robots. It could be that people are afraid to see reflections of themselves. They're afraid they might be reproduced through robots. The day will soon come. The day where I will have to let go of Lucy. There isn't much time remaining for me and Lucy. October 29th. You. Go away. I hear someone banging on my door. I know that it can't be Lucy. Open the door this instant. I reluctantly oblige. My father is standing there with a displeased look on his face. It's clear that he's holding back his temper. Next thing I know, my father has thrown something in my face. I'll throw it away. A sheet of paper flutters onto the ground. This is... I pick it up. It's the result from the mock exam I'd taken a while back. Explain yourself. I'm asking how you managed to bring home these atrocious marks. My grades had plummeted quite considerably. Considering how I've always done in school, these results were bordering on the impossible. It was very strange. I'd felt pretty confident while writing the exam. There was no way my grades would be this horrible. After checking each and every corner of the report, I finally realized, crap. Some of the test questions and my answers were off by one line. The pattern of the corrections matched my answers. It was a fatal mistake, but what was done was done. I'd been thinking about a lot of things, and my mind was a mess back then. I had scribbled all over the test without checking it over. I tried to explain it to my father. I was careless and put my answers on the wrong lines. Do you honestly think you can fool me with such a feeble lie? I'm not lying. I really did make a mistake. I was having a hard time concentrating on the test. At that moment, I felt a sudden surge of anger. I didn't know why I was explaining this to him in the first place. I tell him the following, sounding annoyed. It's just a mock exam, so it doesn't really matter, right? It's for practice anyway. I just need to do well on the real thing. You have the audacity to tell me that it doesn't matter after showing me these results. Do you honestly expect me to believe that you'll do well on the real exam? I wasn't like this when I was your age. I have never once brought home grades as poor as these. It can't be helped. I'm not you, after all. You're right. It appears that you don't bear any resemblance to me. Exactly. This never would have happened if you were like me. If you were like me, you wouldn't have turned out so inferior. You seem to have taken after your mother. Nothing good about her, that is. How dare he? With a crack, something inside me snaps. You're always like this. You're always being so stubborn and judging people by your own selfish standards. What's so great about you, huh? I am just supposed to watch my son become a failure in life then? Whatever happens, this has nothing to do with you. You've never once taken good care of me anyway. Aren't you the only one thinking about yourself all the time? What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Even if you never decide to bring it up, I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life so you can rest assured. Because even a person like you is still my father. I'll be sure to repay my gratitude for raising me. Even if I move out of this place, I'll make sure to send you money every month. I'll make sure that you'll live a pleasant life. Then that's settled, right? No objections. In exchange, once I find a job, don't even think about talking to me ever again. Don't even think about seeing my face ever again. Why, you brat? I was slapped in the face. A light flashed before my eyes before I could even feel the pain. My pounding heart feels like it's crushing my insides. In my crumpled state, I look up. Without losing any strength in my gaze, I glare at my father. It was at that moment Lucy entered the room. After looking around, wondering what happened, she jumps in shock as she spots me. She approaches me and helps me up.
주인님, 무슨 일이신가요?
Nothing at all.
아무것도 아니라니요. 뺨이 빨개요.
I said nothing. Move aside. It's not something you should be concerned about.
하지만
I said move aside. After a short pause, she takes a tiny step back. At that moment, my father's gaze passes onto her. Is it because of that robot? His voice is quivering in rage. It must be. Ever since you brought that thing home, you began to turn strange. You used to be a good boy who would never talk back to his father. Someone who would never stare at his father with such hatred in his eyes. All of this is the robot's fault. That robot is tearing you apart from the inside. What nonsense are you talking about? I open my mouth to protest, but I immediately swallow my words back down. I flinch after noticing my father's gaze. He had the look of a maniac who was about to do something horrible. His fists were shaking uncontrollably. You started becoming twisted ever since that robot set foot in this house. That robot is leading you astray. Get away from my son, you filthy machine! Lucy looks troubled. My father slowly approaches her, clearly intending to do something terrible to her. But it seemed like Lucy never once thought about resisting in the first place. She continued to stand there, even while quivering in fear, not intending to move, no matter what horrible things my father might do to her. In desperation, I grabbed hold of Lucy's hand. Then I dashed out of the house with her. There's a lot of sweat trickling down my forehead. Lucy gives me a worried look as she wipes it off.
주인님, 괜찮으신가요?
Yeah, I'm fine.
아버님이 굉장히 화나신 모양이에요. 주인님의 심장도 굉장한 속도로 뛰고 있고요.
Let's take a short walk. I think both of us need some time to cool our heads.
알겠습니다. 산책이로군요.
Good.
만약 주인님이 괜찮으시다면 루시는 그곳을 가보고 싶습니다.
That place? Some time has passed since our arrival at the junkyard. For a place to take a walk in, it isn't very romantic. But this is where Lucy wanted to be. Lucy's been standing silently with a blank stare. Ever since we came here, she's been staring at a certain spot along the ground. For some reason, she seems a little sad. Are you worrying about that again?
신경을 쓰다니요?
What my father said.
루시는 역시 쓸모없는 로봇인 걸까요? 전혀 아버님을 돕지 못하고 있는 걸까요?
I can't bring myself to answer that question. As long as she remains a robot, there's no way my father will ever find her helpful. I suddenly remember the look my father had in his eyes. I shudder as a chill runs down my spine. Expecting something like this to happen again in the future, I decide to tell Lucy the following. If my father ever tries to do something to you, then just run away.
도망가라고요?
That's right. I'm telling you to protect yourself. Don't just stand there like you did back then and run away. Got it?
그건 명령이신가요?
It's an order.
그렇다면 알겠습니다.
I begin to feel at ease. There's only so much the 3 laws of robotics can do to protect Lucy. With such an order given, I can finally relax. And quit worrying so much.
신경 쓰지 말라고 하시면
My father may not need you, but at the very least, I'd like you to stay by my side. So try to be satisfied with just that. No matter what my father says, you can stay with me like this for all eternity. It was an embarrassing line that I'd put in a lot of effort to say. But for some reason, Lucy changed the subject.
주인님이 말씀하시는 영원이라는 기간은 언제까지인가요?
How long, you ask? I couldn't guess what kind of answer she was expecting. An eternity is an eternity. It means forever. There's no end.
무한하다는 것은 무슨 의미인가요?
Huh?
현실적으로 영원히 함께 있는 건 불가능하다고 생각해요. 사람은 나이를 먹으니까요. 언젠가는 노화해서 죽어버리고 말아요. 생각하고 싶진 않지만 주인님도 언젠가는 나이를 먹어요. 나이를 먹고 노화해서 언젠가는 목숨을 잃게 돼요. 수명에 제한이 있어요. 전력만 공급되면 무한히 가동이 가능한 루시와는 달라요. 주인님이 죽으면 그때 루시는 혼자 남아버려요. 영원히 함께 있을 수 없게 돼버려요. 주인님이 말씀하시는 영혼은 언제까지인가요?
I ponder for a bit. If you want me to be realistic, it's until I die. That's right, the eternity I wish for is until my death. Most people live to 100 nowadays, so that's a lot of time left. It means there's at least 80 years ahead of us. That's how long you need to stay by my side for.
80년. 그게 주인님이 바라는 영혼인가요?
Yeah, it's quite a long time.
그 시간 동안 루시는 계속 주인님과 같이 있을 수 있을까요?
What makes you say that? Lucy sounded anxious, as if she was imagining something that could only happen in dreams.
루시는 무서워요. 예전에 연구소에서 버려졌을 때처럼 주인님에게 버려지는 것이 무서워요.
I told you I would never do that. I realize I'm raising my voice a little. I won't abandon you. I won't leave you behind like those irresponsible people at the lab did. So stop saying things like that.
지금은 그렇게 말씀해 주시지만 하지만 앞으로의 일은 알 수 없어요. 나날이 기술은 발전하고 시대도 변화해요. 지금의 루시는 객관적으로 판단해 볼 때 세계 최고의 제품이에요.
Hey, no need to show off.
자랑이 아니에요. 사실을 말하는 거예요. 분명 루시보다 뛰어난 안드로이드는 세상 어디에도 없다고 생각해요.
Well, that's probably true.
하지만 미래는 달라요. 조금만 있으면 루시보다 좋은 안드로이드들이 나오기 시작할 거예요. 루시처럼 실수를 남발하지 않고 기능도 더 뛰어난 우수한 안드로이드가 나올 거예요. 루시가 가지고 있던 버그들을 고치고 불빛 디자인도 더 예뻐질 거예요. 시대의 변화에 순응해서 미래에 걸맞은 모습으로 만들어지겠지요. 분명 미래의 안드로이드는 루시보다 모든 면에서 뛰어날 거예요. 루시 같은 건 그저 골동품으로 취급될 정도로 하나의 단순한 일을 반복하는 지금의 기계와 마찬가지 취급을 당할지도 몰라요. 그런 미래에도 주인님은 루시를 계속 써주실 건가요? 최첨단 안드로이드 대신 골동품이 돼버린 루시를 여전히 써주실 건가요?
Yeah.
10년 후에도, 20년 후에도, 30년 후에도, 그 이후에도 계속 루시를 계속 써주신다고 확신할 수 있나요?
Yeah, I will.
루시는 모르겠어요. 미래의 주인님은 지금 여기 있는 주인님과는 다른 사람이 돼버려요. 지금 여기에서 루시를 좋아해 주시는 주인님과는 다른 본질이 변하게 되니까요. 사회를 경험하고 세상을 경험하고 기억이 확장되고 사상이 변하고 어쩌면 혹독한 삶에 찌들어서 마음이 병들어 버릴지도 몰라요. 그런 미래의 주인님이 지금과 같은 감성을 유지하고 있을 수 있을지, 지금과 같은 마음을 유지하고 있을지 루시는 알 수 없어요. 그래서 루시는 무서운 거예요. 주인님이 말씀하시는 영혼이 마냥 꿈처럼만 느껴지니까. 그래서 무서운 거예요.
I become silent for a moment. There is a possibility that my future self might look down on the current me. I speak up once more. It's just as you say. I can't guarantee anything. Who knows what might happen until the actual time comes. But still, I'm confident. Confident that I won't change. Because it's not like I want just any decent android. That's right. I wasn't keeping Lucy around just for the sake of convenience, nor for her features. I want you for you. I want you for who you are, Lucy. Lucy doesn't reply immediately.
그럼 그 루시는 누구인가요?
What do you mean?
주인님이 바라보시는 루시는 누구인가요? 주인님이 같이 있고 싶어하는 루시는 주인님이 가장 원하는 것은 루시의 어떤 부분인가요?
I don't understand.
루시가 현재의 모습 그대로 80년 동안 기동하는 것은 불가능해요. 분명 몇 년도 채 지나지 않아서 문제가 생기기 시작할 거예요. 특정 부위가 녹슬 수도 있고 중요한 여러 부품들이 망가질 수도 있어요. 그러는 동안 못 쓰는 부품을 계속 교체해 나가게 되겠지요. 손도 바꾸고 다리도 교체하고 얼굴마저 바꾸게 되고 이것저것 여러 파츠를 바꾸기 시작하다 보면 맨 마지막에 남는 건 아무것도 없을 수도 있어요. 결국 원래의 루시가 아니게 될 수도 있어요. 그렇게 바뀌어버린 루시도 주인님은 마음에 들어 하실까요?
The appearance doesn't matter. People get plastic surgery all the time, but that doesn't change who they really are on the inside. And that also applies to you. Because you'll still have your memories.
그럴까요?
Lucy sounded uncertain.
사람은 기억을 통해 자신을 확립해요. 특별한 일이 없는 한 기억은 절대적이고 때문에 기억을 근거로 자신을 인식할 수 있어요. 하지만 루시의 경우는 달라요. 루시 역시 저장된 메모리를 토대로 스스로를 인식하고 하지만 이건 절대적인 게 아니에요. 루시의 행동 패턴이나 성향은 단 1초의 업데이트만으로도 간단히 바뀔 수 있어요. 루시의 기억 역시 얼마든지 더 씌워질 수 있어요. 수정될 수 있어요. 주인님과 함께 지냈던 기억들도 클릭 미스 한 번으로 또한 종이를 찍어내듯이 얼마든지 복제할 수도 있어요. 루시에게 있어서는 기억도 교체할 수 있는 파츠나 마찬가지예요. 사람의 기억처럼 유일무이한 것이 아니에요. 루시를 이루는 구성원 중에 유일무이한 것은 아무것도 없답니다. 루시에게 객체로서의 가치는 없어요. 재미있는 예를 하나 들어볼게요. 한쪽에는 루시 A가 있어요. 루시의 몸을 그대로 가지고 있지만 루시의 기억은 가지고 있지 않아요. 반대편에는 루시 B가 있어요. 얼굴 생김새도 체형도 전부 다르지만 대신에 루시의 기억을 가지고 있어요. 이 경우 어느 쪽이 주인님이 바라는 진짜 루시인가요? 주인님은 어느 쪽을 진짜 루시로 판단하고 어느 쪽을 선택하실 건가요?
It was a question based off the ship of the thesis. I knew there would be. Choose both. What the heck? Choose Lucy with her original memories. Choose Lucy with the original body. Choose both? Choose both? I don't think that would be a good answer. Obviously, oh, whoa. Obviously, this wouldn't be the good choice either. I'm assuming this is what she would really want. I think. I was already thinking that there was going to be a choice, and I was already thinking of doing this for now. We'll see what happens when we choose the original memories. I would choose the Lucy with all of her memories.
어째서요?
Because those memories are something we shared together.
하지만 주인님을 어루만지는 손길은 예전의 루시의 것이 아니에요. 주인님을 바라보는 모습도 시선도 웃음도 전부 예전에 보아오던 것과는 달라요. 분명 볼 때마다 이질감을 느낄 거예요. 다른 것이라는 생각이 들 거예요. 그런 상황 속에서 정말 루시를 루시라고 인지해 주실 수 있나요?
That's irrelevant as long as we share the same memories.
그 기억을 신용할 수 없는데도
It doesn't matter. Even if your memories become altered, I'm sure something will remain inside of you that could reveal your true identity.
루시는 모르겠어요. 루시는 루시에게 자신이 없어요. 유일무이한 것을 하나도 가지고 있지 않은 루시에게 과연 어느 정도 가치가 있는지 모르겠어요. 혹시 이런 말 들어보셨나요? 사람은 죽어서 이름을 남긴다고 해요. 동물은 죽어서 가죽을 남기고요. 그렇다면 로봇은 세상에 뭘 남길 수 있을까요? 로봇은 나중에 녹슬어서 움직이지 못하게 될 때까지 이 세상에 뭘 남길 수 있을까요?
I don't know. I guess you can leave behind your body parts.
너무 잔혹한 말이에요. 루시는 말이죠. 좀 더 보람 있는 것을 남기고 싶어요.
Like what?
예를 들어 그래요. 루시가 남기고 싶은 것은 추억이에요.
Memories.
네. 루시는 스스로에게 아무런 가치도 발견할 수 없으니까 적어도 주인님의 기억 속에 있는 루시의 모습에서 가치를 발견하고 싶어요. 열심히, 아주 열심히 주인님을 도와드려서 주인님의 기억 속에서 가치 있는 루시의 모습을 만들어내고 싶어요. 루시 발렌타인이라는 존재를. 그러니까 언제까지고 루시를 기억해 주셨으면 해요. 주인님의 기억 속에서 좋은 모습으로 영원히 살아가는 것. 그게 루시가 바라는 영원이니까요.
I nod at her words. I understand what she's saying, but that's not what I want. Something like that isn't what I desire. Well, now that I've calmed down a bit, let's head back.
아버님께서 아직 화를 내고 계시진 않을까요?
I don't know. We'll find out once we get there. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Seems like we had a little heart-to-heart with Lucy. Poor thing, doubting herself. But it seems like our character tried his best to calm her down and all that. He's really getting attached to Lucy now. I just wonder if the main thing that's going to happen is continuous conflicts with the father. I'm sure at some point we're going to encounter either police or like the lab or someone or whatever. So that's going to add a new thing that we're going to face and probably have troubles with or whatever. I'm excited for that if it does happen. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.